New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. The Wisconsin hospital worker accused of spoiling hundreds of doses of the COVID-19 vaccine didn't tamper with the vials just once. He left them out unrefrigerated twice. Stephen Brandenburg, age 46, is being held in jail on 3 criminal counts: recklessly endangering safety, adulterating a prescription drug, and criminal damage to property, although police have not officially identified him as the alleged culprit. Ozaukee County jail records show that Brandenburg was booked New Year's Eve, the same day cops arrested the culprit, and state records show that he is also a licensed pharmacist. Both the police and federal authorities, the FBI and the Food and Drug Administration, are investigating the tampering at Advocate Aurora Health Hospital in Grafton, which is about 20 miles away north of Milwaukee. The wrongdoer had left 57 vials at room temperature, not one night as first suspected, but two. A pharmacy technician found the vials on the counter the morning of December 26th and put them back into the refrigerator. Later that day, 57 people were vaccinated at Aurora Medical Center in Grafton because the hospital didn't know that the vials had been left out for 2 nights. The vaccine, according to the makers, Moderna, can be kept at room temperature for up to 12 hours. Those vaccinated have been notified. Hospital workers threw out the rest of the vials also. Quote, "There is no evidence that the vaccines posed any harm to them other than being potentially less effective or ineffective." The employee responsible for leaving the vials out told hospital officials that the move was an inadvertent error done in the process of getting another medicine out of the refrigerator. But hospital officials became increasingly suspicious of the employee after internal review. They interviewed the worker several times before he finally admitted to tampering with the vials. The employee didn't explain his actions, and police don't have a motive yet for the crimes. All right, so I got a lot of, well, not even a lot, got a few comments on the previous video where you have people that disagreed with um, my opinion on what took place. And my main point was that instead of him losing his medical license, whatever he was in, farm tech, whatnot, whatever, he could have done a multitude of things in order to get information out. Right, and that means anything. He could have did a mass email. He could have did mass text messages. He could have put it out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, daily videos, Vimo. He could have created a website. He could have created an app. He could have written it on and distributed it electronically. Right, there's a multitude of ways that he could have put out this information and still kept his livelihood, still been out there free, right? Because at the end of the day, anybody agreeing with exactly what it is that he's doing, they're not going to go out there and put $1,000 on his books. They're not going to get him the finest lawyer in America or out of the world so that he can be a free man. They're not going to do that. All anybody is going to say is that, oh, well, he did a great deed, and then people are just going to continue on about their day like nothing ever happened. Like I said, so if people are toting him to be a hero, then you need to treat him as such, and you need to protect your hero since you believe 100% that he did the right thing, that he is in the right. Now, let's go to a few comments. Yo, brother Akira, what is up? So Akira had to say, Seji, this as well as I do. The social media platforms would have asked those videos. Come on, man. Yeah, they may have kept their medical license. However, putting out the information on public forums would have been axed. You know this as much as anyone else. Like I said before, now I understand exactly what Akira is sitting up here saying here, right? And he's going about it from a whole different angle. I got you, no problem with that. The main thing that I'm saying is there's a multitude of ways to get out information that has nothing to do with these social media platforms. Like I said, you can send out text messages that have nothing to do with social media platforms. You can make a mass email that has nothing to do with social media platforms. You could, even if you wanted to, you could actually make a website, and then you could, do whatever you need to do in order to get awareness to that website. There's a multitude of avenues that you can take if you realistically, wholeheartedly want to get a certain type of information out there. Like I said before, for me, I just feel like this plan that he had was not well thought out. That's just my thing. But much love and appreciation to you, brother Kira. I got you. NJ stated, I honestly believe that the person who destroyed those vaccines to prevent unnecessary deaths due to the shot, he or she knew the risk. I believe it was for the greater good. See, this is the difference. Do you believe it was for the greater good, or do you know that it was for the greater good? Like for most religions, do you believe in your God, whoever it is, or do you know your God? See, that's two different things. One is somebody is 100% sure in what it is. In the belief form, right, it's a little bit iffy. It's a little bit here and there type of thing. It's still a little sense of unsure, because you could believe in something but not 100% have faith in it, right? So, again, like I said before, are you going to go out there for, who is this, NJ? Are you going to go out there, since this is your belief, right, that he did this for the greater good? What are you going to do for him specifically, since you feel that he risked everything in order to stop this from taking place? What are you going to do for his family and for the bills that he is now not able to pay because he's locked up behind bars, or maybe his debts? Are you going to settle any of those for him? Are you going to watch over his house and his family and make sure that they're all good and fed? Like, what specifically are you going to do, since you believe 100% that he did all of this for the greater good? Carl Scott said, he/she is some hero. Altruistic action. No criticism for me. Seji, you're kind of sitting on the fence somewhat and criticizing someone who was either powerfully motivated to endanger their own career or were being sloppy. It was probably the former. Saving real lives should not be punished in the court of social media, but embraced as a revolutionary act. Thanks for the upload and a happy new year to you. P.S. Seji, even though you spelled it wrong, will you be taking the golden shot? For that last question, if you want to know if I will be taking that, you can clearly reference any of the previous videos that I've done on COVID since roughly the very beginning. Now, again, you said that this person is a hero, and then you wanted to say that I'm kind of sitting on the fence. I'm not sitting on the fence. I clearly stated what I stated in the first video, where I went over this story before we even knew the name or the face of the person. I said that this individual could have went about this a whole different way, still been out here free, still been out here to, give out the information and different things of that sort. Like I said, it's not sitting on the fence, it's actually thinking logically and smart. Like I said before, it's playing chess, not checkers. Obviously, this person was playing checkers, meaning that they didn't fully think out 100% of this plan, nor did they see where this could potentially lead, which got them in jail, right? So whatever information that they have, whatever information that they know, guess what? The information is now lost. You see how that works? It wasn't a thought out plan. They were playing checkers. This is chess. Like I said before, everybody's saying how this person is such a hero and this and that and everything of the sort. Like I said, for Carl Scott, are you going to go out here Are you going to manage his business that he cannot attend to? Right? Are you going to look after his bank account? Right? Are you going to look after his family, after his dog, right? After his house, his car payments? Are you going to take care of the other family members that he might have been, taking care of with the money that he was making from being a working in a pharmacy, a farm tech, whatever? Are you going to do that? Chances are you're not. 100% you're not going to do it. Are you going to start up a GoFundMe? Right? Are you going to advocate for him? Are you going to go on ABC, MSNBC, Fox News? Are you going to go all over the internet, put your face out there, right? Put yourself out there in order to advocate for him? Are you going to do that? Chances are you're not. You're not. So like I said before, and this is when I have to question a lot of people, and when they want to call somebody a hero, how much of a hero is an individual, right? Because from what I'm getting, a lot of people are not willing to step out on that extra limb in order to, put themselves out there for this hero. So is he really a hero, or is this just a title that people, want to use? Let's go to the next one. Daniel Larry said, thumbs down. This person is a hero. Fighting against the system was foundation of the Boston Tea Party, not twittering about tea shipments. Oh, trying to throw some little pop shots there, bucko. Okay, well, let me throw one back at you, Daniel. Well, let's see here. Since I'm just twittering, even though I'm clearly on YouTube and I'm doing a video about this, what exactly are you doing? You're saying that this is a revolutionary act. You're saying that he is helping out and freeing Americans, right? So what exactly are you doing other than sitting back and complaining about somebody who was making a video about this, who was making other people aware about what it is that is going on? What exactly are you doing? That's right, you're sitting behind a screen. Doesn't matter if it's a computer, laptop, tablet, or a cell phone, and you're moving your thumbs, leaving messages. You're not out here doing anything. You're not advocating on any type of street corners. You're not going on MSNBC, ABC, Fox News, and all of these other large media sites to go advocate for him or to speak out against A or B. You're not doing none of that. You're complaining about what you feel is other people complaining, which at the end of the day isn't doing anything. So good job on that one. You really got me. Yeah, you really got me. And like I said before, you're saying that this person is a hero, but what are you doing for your supposed hero? How are you uplifting them? What are you doing for them every single day? Are you in contact with their families to make sure that they are okay since he is gone? Are you going to, fill in for him being a pharmacy tech, right? Are you going to pay his bills up until he happens to get out, or are you just going to leave this little nice gesture knowing the fact that he's never going to see it and you're just going to let it be that, right? You're saying that this is your hero. Flavin stated, dude is a hero. Running away from the problem and being concerned about your career will not help. People like this guy is exactly what we need. Someone who is exactly willing to fight back. Now, see, this is the problem. Like I said before, it's very easy to call somebody else a hero when you know that you're not willing to go out there and do it. That you're not willing to go out there and sacrifice every single thing. See, that's the problem that I have. People want to push other people to do something that in their soul, in their heart, they really want to do, but they just don't have the drive in the wherewithal and the foresight to sit up there and do it. Right? It's real easy to advocate for somebody else to go out there and just try to stop like a moving car to save somebody. and to try to lift them up, because you know at the end of the day that you wouldn't be able to do it. You know at the end of the day that you're afraid to lose everything that you have and that you hold dear, right? Versus the other person that's going to go out there and take the risk. They're like, whatever, I'm just going to sit up there and do it because I want to do it. Like I said before, what really is a hero, right? And if this is your hero, what are you going to do for them? Are you just going to continue to write comments, or are you going to actually go out there and you're going to, I guess, march or bring awareness or support them in some type of way? This is the same thing that I've repeatedly stated throughout the whole time reading these comments. Because like I said before, it's, it's a little bit funny when people want to try to, question me and try to say certain things. But when you happen to give the same energy back to those people, they pretty much don't have anything to say. And I'm specifically talking to the main 4 people that I read off, right? Not brother Akira. That brother's been here for a very long time, so I know exactly, where he is. He's all right in my book. I don't got no problem with him. He's good. But for everybody else that was after that brother, those are the people I got a problem with. Because you already know within whatever soul that you have, if you have one, that you are not willing to sacrifice everything for the greater good. You're just not. It's not within you. That's not how you were built. So like I said before, you're just doing the same thing that it seems that everybody else is doing. You're just talking. You're just writing on Twitter, right? Writing on YouTube, leaving a comment, not actually, none of that is even amounting to anything. Realistically, it's not even amounting to anything. At least in his favor, it's not amounting to anything. It's not going to net him any money, right? It's not going to net him a lawyer. It's not going to pay his bills that he's not able to pay, and different things of that nature. So like I said, it's a lot of foolishness from fools. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.